Okay guys, let's now discuss some ways to increase your damage in Draconia Saga. Without further ado, let's start. First is the gear stats guys. So in here we have these extra attributes to your gears. Alright, so in here just choose those that would increase your damage. For example, P attack, int, STR, STR to int, int to STR. So depending if you're a physical or magic type class, all aptitudes or penetration. Okay, all aptitudes will have a lower priority than the others, so try to prioritize P attack, STR, and penetration. Okay, different armors have different stats. Like this one, it doesn't have a penetration, that's why I only have this, but still this would increase your attack. Okay, so where to get these stats? Of course, you need to grind some armors. You can either buy on the shop to get those items and then transfer the stats, okay, in here, or you can just spam Dragon Hunter mission. I have a video on how you can spam Dragon Hunter mission unlimited, non-stop. Okay, so you can get the highest stats possible for your gears. Okay, so I'm not sure if these are the highest stats, but these are the stats that I was able to get by spamming Dragon Hunter mission. Okay, so that's the first one. Next is, so if you're crafting red gears in here, so to craft red gears, you can just go to in here. Okay, so level 80 set, level 70 set. So this is for the new players. Okay, so I'm trying to show you where to craft those red armors. These red armors has some set effects, okay? So watch out for the set effects. So these set effects will actually take effect on your skill wheels, okay? For example, this one, this would increase the fierce dash break level +2. Okay, so that's how it works. So basically, don't just craft the red armors, okay? Try to check the set effect. And if that's the set effect that you really want to increase your damage. Okay? So that's the second one. Next, workshop guys. Go to workshop. And in here we have refine. Okay? So we have refine in here. Basically, this refine, this actually increases the stats on your extra attributes. Okay? So make sure you try to fill in all the slots in here on the refine. Okay, so if you check in here, extra attribute, refine, 167.5%. So that should be equal in here on my armor. Where is it? 167.5%. So it increases the value of your extra attribute. So make sure you fill in all the slots in here. Don't worry if it's color red, that's fine. Just fill up everything, and then once you have filled up all of this, then try to increase the refined stats, okay, the refined percentage of each slots in here. Just take your time guys, don't rush. Okay, so next one, the upgrade guys. For the upgrade, so we have lots of weapons to upgrade, but what you can do is you can actually prioritize weapon and gloves. So weapon and gloves actually adds P attack, as you can see here, P attack, okay, as well as on the gloves. Okay, so weapon and gloves first, and then after some time, if you think the cost of upgrading the weapon and the gloves is too much, then you can now start to upgrade the other armors like this one, the feet, waist, legs, chest, and the ring. Okay, so for me, that's what I'm doing right now because the cost of upgrading this UR plus 20 is too high. Too high, and the chance is very, very low. That's why I'm now upgrading my armors. I also upgraded the ring first because this has on UR level. So on UR level, this also adds damage bonus. That's why I also try to upgrade it, but it's not really that mandatory for me. I would suggest just try to focus on weapon and gloves. But ring is still necessary guys. Of course, it has crit as well. And try to upgrade the other armors as well so you can get this set bonus. This set bonus also adds P-Attack, Magic Attack. It is quite low, not that high, but still, it's an additional attack. Okay? So that's the next one, the upgrade. So again, focus on weapon and gloves first, and once you think it is too much to upgrade those two, then you can try to upgrade the other armors again. Next one. So next is the weapon modification. For weapon modification, these modifications have different effects. But initially, you can just focus on Mountain Mist to increase your damage. So in here, dealing damage with skill 6 times in a row guarantees the 6th time deals crit damage. So this one is actually a good thing. Also, Frost Moon gives a lot of attack. The only problem in here is you need to make sure your HP is most of the time above 90%. So that's the catch in here. This also gives a lot of damage, but that's the catch. You need to have a high HP most of the time. And also, if you check the polish, guys, it has P-Attack and P-Attack. So double P-Attack. Okay? So that's the next one. So initially, just try to focus on Mountain Mist, and if you think you always have high HP most of the time in most events, then try to use Frost Moon. Alright? Next one. So let's go to Engrave. Okay, so for Engrave, guys, so this also adds a lot of attack. So in here, I have a lot of Engraves, but something to focus is this one. So this Nightly Flute, it adds P-Attack, as you can see in here. Scorching Essence as well, it adds P-Attack. Also Windy Plume, it adds P-Attack, and Jade and Windy Plume. So that's those three. So for this one, it's really just try to increase all of this all together, because the cost is actually very high once the level is getting higher. So for this one, I need, where is it? So this one, I need 22. So 22 per tick in here on the Engrave. Okay? So I think the most important part in here is try to increase this first. The P-Attack, P-Attack, P-Attack. Not that much, not that far away from the others, but you can just try to prioritize this first, and then also try to get some good stats in here on the engraving. So if you click reset, so in here you can have you can actually check the probabilities or attribute preview. So in here you can check what stats you can get from this engravings, okay, from these gears using the engraving. Okay, so we have PB Enmity, into STR, alright, physical magic attack, strength, all aptitude. So mainly for me, I'm just focusing on getting more damage using this engravings. Okay, and then also you can get in here penetration. So penetration is something that is very hard to find on other gears. I think you can only get it on 3 gears if I remember correctly. So the other source is this, the engravings. You can get that on this 3D mirror. That's why for me in here, I'm trying to get as much penetration as I can. But don't rush it. If you're an F2P player, just getting any stats that will increase your attack should be fine for now. And then later on, once you have some extra engraving reset stone, then try to reset it and try to get penetrations. Okay, so in Sturdy Mirror, you can get penetrations. Nightly Flute, I don't think you can get penetration in here if I remember correctly. So there's none. So yeah, just for you, just something you can actually double check in here. Okay, so I think the others will be Jade of Ardor. You can also get penetration in here. So that's it for the Engrave, guys. Just try to focus on gaining more damage stats in here, and try to focus penetration if you can. If not, it's fine as long as you get some damage boost. Okay, next one. So we have the Magicite. So going to skills, Magicite. So in here, guys, something good to use is actually the universal Magicites. So you can try to use this. So attacker's Spherite, scale damage plus 10.5% if it's level 4. And also this one, this is actually a good thing as well. Try to add this. Attack skill crit multi, 31.5%. And then also you can use cooldown as well on this one. So if you're doing a skill rotation and you're lacking some cooldowns, then you can definitely use this. So it really depends on your skill rotations, guys. This might be necessary or this might not be of any use to you. So it really depends on your skill rotation. Maybe after adding some cooldowns, you can create a new skill rotation that could inflict more damage to the enemies. So something that you can also use. So this one is also to increase the death break, so good for PvE. And this one is to increase the crit rate, good for PvE as well. This death break is actually something that I'm trying to remove when doing PvP. So I've been using the defense Spherite, this one, during PvP, just so I will be much tougher during PvP. Okay, so this one I'm trying to switch it with this one. Just a suggestion if you will. Okay, so just take note that you try to equip these Spherites to increase your damage, to boost your damage, your skills damage, and try to put this on all of your skills. Again, depending on your skill rotation, of course. If you're not using Star Arc, then don't put the higher level Magicites, Universal Magicites in here, and just put the lower level. Okay, so if your rotation is about Whirlwind, the Destroyer, then try to put the higher level Magicites in here. Okay, so that's it for Magicites. Next one is the Drakites. Okay, so for the Drakites, guys, so for new players, don't rush of trying to upgrade everything to UR level. Just stick with SSR level for now, EX SSR or SSR, and then try to make them level 12. Why make them level 12? Because this has some critical, some bonus like this one, critical rate bonus. What else? It also has PB Enmity and crit multiplier. I just don't know if I still have that. Okay, I have PB Enmity and also crit multiplier. So where is it? Do I have some sample in here? But yeah, I think you get the idea. So try to max them to level 12, those SSRs. Don't rush to UR. It is fine if you just equip SSR level 12 as long as you can get these bonus stats, PB Enmity, crit rate, and crit multiplier bonus. So that should be fine. And then little by little create a UR. Okay, so try to prioritize creating an EX UR as much as possible, and then once you have crafted an EXUR, like for example this one, so I have crafted this EXUR, and then try to revert it until you get these stats. Okay, you can either get crit multiplier, PB Enmity, or crit rate bonus depending on what you want to do. If you're a PvP type of player, definitely you don't want to get PB Enmity, you want to get all class Enmity or all class resistance. So it's really up to you guys. But crit rate bonus, crit multiplier bonus, both works in PvE and PvP. So that should be fine to get. So once you have get this juicy stats, so these stats is actually available mostly on EX URs. On non-EX UR, some of them have this stats, some of them doesn't have it. You need to check these probabilities so you know what are the stats that you can get from those non-EXUR. Okay? Alright, so that's how you will do it. So just create EXUR one by one or UR one by one, revert it until you get these juicy stats. And once you were able to get these juicy stats, you can now upgrade it and then socket it in your Fate Wheel. Okay? So one thing to take note as well when doing revert, you can actually click Show Max Attributes so you can see if the attributes that you were able to get is actually a high value attribute, because this attributes. For example, I was able to get crit multiplier bonus 11.7%. So this is actually a random value. So as you can see, it is just, the bar is just up to this, almost 3/4, meaning it can still improve. It can go up to maybe 12 or 12.5, I don't know, but still that means that it can still be improved. The number can go up. But of course, you will be burning a lot of rebirth talisman in here. So I think this should be fine for now, for me personally, because this would definitely burn all your most of your rebirth talisman. Okay, so yeah, that's one thing on how you can double check if you have a good stats. Like this one, this is almost full, so it's color orange. Most of the time, having an orange value would definitely a very good thing. But this one, this is almost 3/4. That's why for me personally, it's just a bit good, just so I don't burn a lot of rebirth talisman for this one. Okay, so next question is, do you need to upgrade them to level 18 or not? Mainly, for me personally, what I'm doing is I'm trying to upgrade to level 18 those Ionos bonus that I need. So if you click this resonance, this middle, so click this Ionos. So for me, I'm just trying to get those with additional damage. For Lacan, so I have 5 Lacan with level 18 just so I can get this bonus, Ionos bonus. Also with Mouse Constella just to get this. And also for Isaac Goldevin, because this flaring shield is something that I want to use, especially on PvE. Because on PvE, right now, the enemies are very tough, very hard to finish. So I always have my HP very low, guys. That's why I'm trying to also activate this. And then also the other stats. So I have also Rubicon. I also have, what else? Yeah, Florabot as well, just for defense. Okay, so yeah, if you're looking for some Ionos bonus, then definitely you can actually upgrade them to level 18 to activate them. But if you're not looking for Ionos bonus, you don't have anything that you want to prioritize, you just want to increase your stats, then you can actually just put them to level 15. Don't max them. Like for example, this one, I only have level 15. Most of the Drakites in here are just level 15. Why? Because upgrading to level 16, 17, and 18 is actually going to cost 150, if I'm not mistaken, 150 Confluence Stones. Basically, that 150 Confluence Stones is about enough to create another Drakite, another UR Drakite up to level 15, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, just about that. So meaning the cost of upgrading to level 18 is very high, and that upgrade can be used to create another EX or another UR Drakite. That's why most of the Drakites in here for me is just level 15 because I'm not looking for any Ionos bonus. Also, a good tip is just try to create Lacan. Okay, because Lacan actually adds P attack and also P attack on the bond level. So it gives a lot of P attack. Also, Mouse Constella is a good thing because it adds P attack and also some crits, and also Florabot because it adds P attack and STR. Very good for Lancer. Okay, so just some Drakites that you can actually use. Okay, so for me, Lacan, I have Lacan in all of my pages because again, this adds a lot of P attack, definitely would increase your damage. Okay, and next, while you're trying to create more and more UR Drakites, you can now watch for the resonance bonus. So this one, this resonance. So resonance, there are fate wheels in here wherein if you have a high tier Drakites with high star trails, it would give a lot of P attack. For example, the first page, the fourth page also gives P attack, and also the 7th page, this one, it also gives P attack. So try to put all your URs, if you have multiple URs, different kind of URs, try to put them on 1st, 4th, or 7th page. So you can activate higher level of resonance. Like this one. So it's now P attack plus 380. Okay? So in this one, for example, SSR levels. So this one, this only resonance grade SSR. But this one, this is resonance grade star trail 60 stars. So it's a higher tier and it will give more P attack. Okay? So that's the second one that you may want to watch out. Once you have a lot of different URs in your arsenal, try to put them on first page, fourth page, and seventh page. How about star trails? Star trails for me personally is something that has a lower priority. It will depends on how much resources you have, because upgrading star trails would cost a lot of SSR Drakites as well as Confluence Stone. It really depends on your luck. That would burn your Confluence Stone instead of creating a new UR Drakite. So it really depends on your resources. If you have lots of Rebirth Talisman, a lot of UR Drakites ready, and you're just waiting for Confluence Stone, then just use your Confluence Stone on that and on upgrading the UR Drakites. If not, then yeah, you might wanna try to upgrade the star trails for your Drakites. So you can also do that, guys. It's really up to you. It really depends on your resources, to be honest. Okay, next one. So we now have, or we are now going to Pogley, guys. Pogley. So for Pogleys, so in here, you can actually have this formation, support formation in Pogleys. Something to take note is you have additional P attack on second page on or second slot, on the fourth slot, and on the sixth slot. Okay, so what you want to put in here, you may want to put the Pogley with the higher attack. So currently for P attack, it is Echidna. Aerial as well, it gives a lot of P attack, and also Valkyrie. So it's really up to you guys. If you have gold Pogleys, definitely you may want to insert your gold Pogleys in here. If not, then if you're just an average player, average whale, so you can try to just put all your purple Pogleys in here. So Echidna, Ariel, and Valkyrie. So why Ariel? Maybe you're wondering. This is magic attack. Yes, if it's P attack, magic attack, it's fine, because as you can see, the attribute bonus is P attack, magic attack. Okay, so you can still use it even though it's magic attack. And also, try to improve the weapons, or the weapon level of your support formation. For example, Echidna, I have this weapon 100. So basically, if this support formation slot gives P attack, you can actually upgrade the P attack. Okay, the P attack, magic attack value of your Pogley that's on the slot, and it would increase the value of this as well. So it would give much more P attack to you, to your Dragon Hunter. So the support formation actually gives the attributes to your Dragon Hunter or to your character. Okay, so make sure you upgrade the weapon as well as the aerial and as well as the Valkyrie. Okay, next is you can also insert some skills in here. So for my Echidna, since this P attack, I've been adding a lot of P attacks in here. So P attack skills to improve its P attack. For Ariel, I've been adding magic attack to improve its magic attack. So it would give a lot of P attack, magic attack to my character. For my Valkyrie, I don't have anything yet. Okay, but again, for Echidna, Ariel, that's why on the fourth slot, I'm also trying to insert Ariel, because I have magic attack skills. So this one, so this would increase your P attack as well if you put Ariel in your support formation and in the fourth slot, which gives P attack and crit damage. You can also increase crit damage if you will. Okay, so that's also a good thing. This would increase the crit damage of the support formation. Okay, and also don't forget synergy, guys. So synergy. So this one, so let's check my P attack. 116284. If we upgrade the synergy, how much is it again? Wait, 116284. 116284. 116284. Train 10 times. Oops. One more. Okay. 116284. 116295. So it increases 11 points. So make sure you upgrade your synergy as well, guys. Okay? Next one. So what else? You can also try for F2P players. I think this is for F2P players mostly. So currently, there's an event, a new Pogleys, Sweetie, guys, right? Sweetie. So Sweetie actually gives a lot of attack, guys. So in here, when it uses Sweet Gaze and when it's being attacked, it gives additional attack for you guys. So for F2P players, this is just a suggestion. When doing Holy Spring Bath, try to wish for what is this one? Oceania, guys. Try to wish for Oceania. So you can have a high level Oceania up to tier 5. And then for your Hellblade, try to for your Sweetie, try to descend Hellblade. So this one, where's it? This one, Hellblade. Try to descend it so you can get some legendary boss pog selection and then get Sweetie. So you can have tier 5. You can have tier 5 Sweetie and tier 5 Oceania. Okay, the combination of those two actually gives a lot of damage to you guys. Okay, that's currently what I'm planning. The problem is I don't have this Lunar Descentite. I only have one. And that's my mistake. I should have kept my Hellblade to tier 4. So it will only cost one Lunar Descentite. But now it's tier 5. That's why it costs 2 Lunar Descentite and I only have one of this. That's why I can't do it. But once I have, I will definitely descend this to have Sweetie tier 5. And currently I'm spamming my wish 1075 to get Oceania. My Oceania is currently what? Tier 4, 3/6. So almost there. I'm not sure if I can make it, but if not, then so be it. That's really if that's really the case. So again, for F2P players, try to do it because I think that's the next step to increase our damage. I think that's the next step. It would definitely increase your damage. I have some friends who have this combo, Sweetie and Oceania, and they're enjoying it because it gives a lot of damage. And for FTP players, we can actually do it. Just try to do what I have mentioned and hopefully you can achieve it. Okay? And also, I forgot to mention formation skills. So it also gives a lot of damage. So physical offense would give, currently it's 1.1k attack. So try to add this Pogleys in your formation. So try to activate some formation skills. Also, Sweetie and Oceania has formation skill as well. That's why it's really a good thing to have those two. So you can have the skills of Oceania to Sweetie, and then you can also wear the Phantom Secret Technique to your Sweetie. So basically, using Sweetie would give a lot of damage to you. Definitely. So something that you may want to do. Hopefully, we can do it soon. Okay? Alright, last but not the least is actually your Manor, guys. So in your Manor, if you don't know yet, this has attribute bonus, giving you max HP, all class enmity, all class resistance, PvE enmity, and PvE resistance. So basically, try to increase your styles. I have a video for this on what you can craft to increase PvE enmity or to increase your style or to increase the beauty. So just check that one out. Okay, currently I have 4460 style. Actually, I'm currently rank 2 on style. If you check, where is it? Comprehensive rankings. Manor style ranking currently on tier 2. Someone is on 4470. I don't know how he was able to get 4470. I'm not sure. Maybe I missed something. So currently I'm just rank 2 4460. So he has something that I don't have. I'm not sure which. Okay? So yeah, but anyway, that's the case, guys. So try to improve your Manor. Okay? So you can get, currently it's 8% for PvE enmity. Alright? So yeah, I think that's it, guys. A very, very long video, but hopefully you find this useful to increase your P attack, magic attack, or your damage. If you have a different suggestion or different tips on how you can increase your damage, definitely please comment it in the comment section so we can help each other and grow stronger in Draconia Saga. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. Happy gaming!